What are you looking at, Moan? You want some of this? You want some of this? Hey guys, it's James from AppSpy here, and I have just taken delivery of a preview build of Dead Trigger 2, the sequel to last year's surprise zombie smash hit. I have been playing it for about 15 seconds. We are at the very, very beginning, and I thought, who better to share this lovely experience with than you, the AppSpy viewers. So I've been told to switch to a gun, and I'm going to do just that. Whapa! Now, there's been a few changes, obviously. First of all, it looks pretty awesome, visually astonishing. The first one looked really good anyway. It was one of the most impressive looking mobile games around, and this time they appear to have upped the ante even further. In terms of gameplay changes, now, if I drag the crosshair over a zombie like this, the gun begins to fire automatically. There's no need to actually put your other finger down onto a soft key or anything like that. You don't need to press a fire button. It just, boom, blasts them all away. What this does effectively is it means you can keep both fingers on the screen at the same time. So I'm moving around with my right thumb. I'm guiding the cursor around with my right thumb, and I'm actually controlling the walking with the left. And the idea is it's kind of streamlining the controls so that you don't have to worry about walking and then stopping and pressing fire and then, you know, juggling around all over the place. Keep things quick and accessible. Now, I mean, check out these reflections. This is running on an iPad 4, by the way. And it looks phenomenally good. Visually speaking, it's excellent. It really has been a showcase, this series, for the graphical prowess of smartphones and tablets, along with things like Infinity Blade. It's a real benchmarking kind of device. Benchmarking game, rather. I'm going to go in and refill some ammo and go through this door. And it sounds like there are nasties inside. Well, that was a fairly short mission. Obviously, we're just doing the training stuff at the moment, so don't expect anything too flashy. What's it done? It's earned me some money. I will continue. I think the aim this time around is to make it a little bit more mission-based and sort of story-oriented, from what I gather anyway. The first one... God, that does look good. Wow. The first one was very visually impressive. In terms of gameplay and development, it didn't really go much beyond just running around shooting zombies in the face in kind of arenas, and that was it. So it was really, really, really impressive at first, and then, you know, unless you were really particularly into that type of gameplay, it started to wear a little bit thin. So I think they've tried to up the ante this time in terms of the areas and possibly the storytelling. We're going to have to see about that. One thing I do know that they're trying to do is introduce different areas. So the play areas all had a very similar look to them in the first game. This time around, what they're planning to do is introduce new countries every month. So, for example, you'll be able to start off in, I think, the US, and then say, for example, you went to Barcelona for level 2. What would happen then is that level would be available for an entire month, and then a month after that, they would change it to another country around the world. So it would be constantly updated with new areas as the year progresses. Now, this is all just stuff I've heard from talking to the developer and hasn't actually happened yet. Repair a barricade? How am I going to do that? Aim the crossbow to perform a repair. My amazing repairing gun. Fantastic result. We have a character. Okay, very short missions at the moment, obviously. We're just learning, and it's going to give us cash. Cash which we can presumably spend on weapons, upgrades, that sort of thing. Now, the first game was originally released as a paid game, a premium title, and then it went free to play because, according to Madfinger...
I'll wait for you near my car.
Okay, you do that. According to Madfinger, the piracy rate on, like, the Android platform was so high that it just made it completely pointless them trying to charge anything for it, so they made it a free-to-play game. Quick shoot you in the face.
I will take you down.
That's me. Sounds like an angry young man. And you as well. Now, I'm quite liking this auto fire. In some ways, you might say that it lessens your control over exactly what you're doing. So you don't choose precisely when to fire, you just, as soon as it comes into range of the crosshairs, boom, 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 you just take them down automatically. But I do feel like I'm much more in control of the character's movements. because I'm just keeping my thumbs on the screen and pointing. I don't have to take my finger off and start shooting,
Changed my mind.
thereby losing half my control over the character.
To get here, otherwise I'm gone.
Okay, we have a timed mission now by the look of it. Yep, 1 minute, 20 seconds. I'm going to try and get as many headshots as I can. Headshot. Boom. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. This guy looks well shifty. And you, my dear, as well. Let's run to the green bits and win.
Hurry, get in the car.
Okay. Okay. Keeping it simple so far. Now, I am going to do a multiplayer hands-on with this as well. At the moment, we're just going to walk through the beginning of the single-player campaign. It's due to come out later this week, so if you're watching this on the weekend, then we're talking October the 23rd, I think it's coming out on. Okay, I just skipped over some silly password information stuff they asked me to put in, because A, it wasn't very interesting to watch, and B, I don't want you lot knowing my passwords. Right, now, I've met this medic girl called Alice, and she's apparently going to show us around the hideout. We don't have much, but we can make some painkillers. And grab some gold too, why not? Let's tap the medic. Now I'm going to be able to, I think, produce stuff, build things, like these painkillers, using cash. There we go. Tap the complete now button to finish production. I see. Now I can speed up production, as with all these things, using the secondary currency, which is gold. I've got to do that first because it shows you how to use it, I suppose. Back. This is a free-to-play game after all, so expect to be juggling currencies and all that sort of thing. I've got some painkillers here, and I've just grabbed them. Fantastic. Now, I'm in the hideout. Let's jump to the United States of America and attack some new areas. Let's take this story mission. Tools of the trade. So they're divided up into singular missions with individual rewards. It shows you up front. You can choose difficulty level. The harder it is, the more you get rewarded. We're going to stick with normal for the time being, because I've been playing this as long as this video has lasted so far. So let's start out easy, shall we? Now, as soon as I get someone else who has a preview build, we'll go multiplayer hands-on and see what that aspect of the game is like. Oops. And there's no denying, it does look great, and I am finding this a lot more playable. I'm not the biggest fan of first-person shooters on touchscreen devices. I always feel it's a compromise, and everybody knows that. I'm going to board this area up. Everyone who's heard anything I've done before knows that I'm not the biggest fan of these things. But the ability to just leave both thumbs on the screen and move around does make it feel a little smoother. It makes me feel like I'm in more control of what's going on.
What a mess.
Because the moment you start shooting things, you have to take your thumb off the screen, and then suddenly you're not looking around anymore. You're just pressing the fire button, so you're limited into what you can do. And I guess this gets over that. Of course, you can't choose exactly when you fire, which some people might not like, but I'm quite liking this. Yikes. Oh, hello, there's someone behind me. There is. Actually, just to show this off, because we haven't done it yet, let's go to the crowbar. You just walk up to them and... bosh! Yeah, just to show that we're not all about the ammo. We've got time for blunt trauma. And you too. Ooh! Decapitation there.
What do we have here?
Nice shirt. And you. Oh, he has the same shirt. That spoiled the illusion slightly. Fantastic. More cash. And let's get into this toolbox. I've grabbed it, and I've got to get back now. Guess that was just a simple search and retrieve mission. Am I gonna get jumped on the way out? I totally am.
Baby.
The environmental effects are fantastic. The reflections, got little bits of dust drifting around here. It really does look fantastic. Okay. Let's take you guys out. Bosh, bosh. Oh dear. Yeah.
What do we have here?
I'm getting a Duke Nukem vibe from his little... What do we have here? Hooray. And another mission completed. Okay. Now, as this is a free-to-play game, the question is how hard the monetization side is going to start pressing you to buy things. As is so often the case with these things, it's the balance of how the developer handles that, how hard they push you, whether it puts you off or not, that can really make these free-to-play games sink or swim. He's going to build me a gun. I already like this guy. What a hero. I can choose a thing to build. The MP5K. I guess I got to build that. Build. As usual, there's going to be a wait period, or I can immediately buy it now with the gold. I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, 50 seconds. That's not too bad. Oh, I see. It tells you how long it's going to take. Well, for the sake of the video, let's complete it and do another mission and see the MP5K in action. Equip. Right, tap on this bad boy. Put it into the gun slot. Oh, it gives me 2 guns. I can hold 2 weapons at one time. That is nice to know. I've also got some painkillers and, by the look of some things, some alternative items, which may be explosives later on in the game. I'm in. I'm up for explosives. Always got time for explosives, me. Let's do this mission. Got to keep my distance from a sign fist. Or get radiated. Don't like the sound of that. Oh! Hello! Aren't you a big lovely thing? You and I are going to be good friends. Very nice. Nice bloom there. Now, which way am I going? Oh, this way. Choppers. Let's see how this thing fires. Ooh. Very nice. As with all these spray and hope weapons, you have to really go for the head or you're just kind of wasting ammo. Yeah, nice.
Lock and load.
All the enemies seem to drop ammo, and I don't know if they drop any health. I haven't noticed yet. Don't know why all these dead zombies are holding ammo, though. Because they don't seem to have any guns. But we probably shouldn't be thinking too hard about that sort of thing. Come on, my friend. Ooh, nice. I liked that. I bet there was something in that area just to my right. Oh, a massive hole. Never mind. Ooh, dismemberment there. Arms flying off. Okay. That wasn't so good. Eek! Back to the reliable hand cannon. Okay. Oh! Oh dear. Someone's behind me. Well, they do just keep coming, don't they? In that way that zombies always do.
Tough bastard.
Sure was. Gruff-voiced man. He sure was. Okay, I'm going in here. They seem to have brought a little bit more colour to the environments. Like the different areas that you're going in. I know they've done some bright lighting. Yellow in this case, bit of green thrown in for good measure. It's quite nice. We're going through here? We are. I've opened the stock room. Okay, that sounds promising. Guns and that. Okay, I have to point and look in order to refill my ammo.
That was close.
And I've opened the backyard gate. Wonderful. Where's that arrow gone? Ah, there we go. Okay, guys. I've probably got more ammo in my little Uzi now. I should have a look at that. Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, I have to press the one in the top right-hand corner. There we go. Put my Uzi back. Lovely.
Might come in handy.
Ooh. Boom! So much boom.
Easy prey.
Nice. Sorry if I'm falling quiet. I'm just absorbed in this zombie shooting action.
I'll take that.
I'll be damned. You're the rescue team?
Sure.
No problem. Let's make a run for it.
Okay. Well, I'm not too sure about the story element of this so far. I'm not blown away by enthralling characters or plot yet. I think they're keeping it pretty arcadey, and you're just shooting the hell out of the undead. Which is fine. You know, that's sort of what this game was all about. And they're sticking with what worked. And there's already a little bit more variety in the visuals, certainly. I thought the first one, despite looking, you know, very impressive in terms of lighting and textures and all that sort of stuff, it had a very similar kind of dingy brown grey look. This seems to have a bit more variety in its environments, if not necessarily the action. Let's finish this. Okay, bro. Oh, it's an escort mission. Follow and protect the engineer. Dude, you better not be really dumb. I'm going to get cross. Don't shoot me in the face. That's not helping anyone. I should let you die for that.
What do we have here? Cover me. I've got you.
Yeah. Got me in the face. Jump.
What do we have here?
When we get back to base, we're going to have serious words, you and I. Serious words.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing? Oh, more behind us, Gad. Come on. Now, as I said, I'm playing this on an iPad 4. And it's running pretty damn well. Frame rate's reasonably consistent, not getting too much stuttering or anything like that. Hasn't crashed out or gone all weird and buggy yet, which can happen in preview builds. I don't know how it's going to run on, like, less recent iOS devices, but pretty promising so far. Ooh, down you all go. Are you still standing there, man? Come on! It's almost like you don't want to be saved. This is why escort missions can generally do one. Is that us?
We've made it. Thanks.
Clever how you can say all that without moving your lips. And that's it. Mission complete. I think we're going to leave it there for the time being. Expect a review on the day that it is released, and expect some multiplayer hands-on stuff as well. Show you what the game looks like when there's more than one player involved. It's coming out, I think, October 23rd. It's going to be free to play. Thanks for watching, and come back for more Dead Trigger action later on. Bye! This has been James with appspy.com. We review, you decide.